So Mark, I know it's been a couple of years now. We've had a booming market out here in Clark County and in the Portland area. So how has that affected the reverse mortgage industry here?
Thanks, Paul. Good question. What we've been seeing right now in Portland, Vancouver area, the housing boom that we've been having for the last 3 years, with property values going up, people that are over 62 years old and older, retired, have all this equity built up in their home, but maybe they're not living in the right home anymore. Maybe it's a house that's too big, or it's too far away, or it's got acreage, something like that they don't want to take care of in their retirement years. What we're seeing is those people selling their homes, maybe they have the home free and clear, or they own it with very little debt on it, and they're able to pull out a large chunk of sales proceeds to go buy another house that meets their needs better. But one of the best ways they can make their cash flow last longer is do a reverse mortgage purchase. For example, I've got a client here in Vancouver that they had a house that had a small amount of acreage, about 3 or 4 acres. It's just too much for them to take care of. They were in their late 60s, had been retired for a few years. They sold the home for just a little over $400,000. They sold that home. They owned it free and clear, so they actually pulled out after sales costs. They had about $375,000 to use for a down payment or pay cash for the home. Well, by doing the reverse mortgage purchase, they were able to just take half that money, put it in the bank tax-free, and use it to build their retirement fund, and the other portion they used for the down payment on the reverse mortgage. The nice thing about it is, with the reverse mortgage purchase, no mortgage payment as long as at least one person is alive and living in the home. They still have to pay their property taxes and homeowners insurance, and in their case, they have HOA dues, but they would have to pay that anyway. So that's all they have to pay, and they loaded up their retirement portfolio with some of those sales proceeds from their old house, and have a house that they love to live in, closer into town, closer to the conveniences of living in town, and it just meets their needs much better in their retirement years. So that's one of the things I've been seeing a lot, both in Portland and Vancouver, where people not necessarily downsizing in price, but downsizing in this type of home, and then actually funding their retirement by the sale of their old home. And that's what a reverse mortgage can do for you.